lost to Matt Morgan in the finals of the three-match series that cost him a shot at the TNA World Heavyweight title. We heard the shout-out from his best friend Daniels at Hard Justice. It addressed AJ going through the tough times, and we saw just how down AJ was when he arrived earlier tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put aside the rumors, toss out the speculation. It's time to hear what the major announcement is directly from AJ Styles.
I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in this ring. I've had it rough. These past couple weeks, I've had it pretty rough. But it's nothing new. Had it rough when I was a kid, but I never quit. When my family and I were moving from trailer park to trailer park, and on top of that, living with a father who just didn't know how to show his children that he loved them, I never quit. I'm not telling you this to get some sympathy. I'm telling you this because I'm proud of the man that I've become. But I can tell you what I'm not so proud of. I'm not proud of losing the Legends title. I'm not proud of losing one of the most important matches of my life with Matt Morgan. I'm not proud of losing friends like Eric Young and Samoa Joe. When you're as passionate as I am about this business, about this company, it affects you. Not just professionally, but personally. You see, my father wasn't the best father, I get that. But I made a promise to God, I made a promise to myself that I'd be a better dad than my father. But the circumstances have it where I'm on the road missing my kids' life, at least half their life, because I'm on the road. And then when I finally get home to spend some time with them, I'm dealing with what's going on at work. And it messes with my head, and I start yelling at my wife, I start yelling at my kids for petty stuff. And you know you've hit rock bottom when your 4-year-old, my 4-year-old, little AJ, says to his mother, my wife, "Don't listen to him, Mommy." It affects you. But I think there's a point in time in every man's life when he has to look into the mirror and ask himself the question, is it worth it? And I took a long, hard look in the mirror, and I asked myself that same question: is it worth it? And the answer is no. The answer is no. It's not worth it. It's not worth another setback. It's not worth a disappointment, not another one. And most of all, it's not worth letting you TNA fans down. So with that being said, I think it's time for AJ Styles. I've spent 7 years here at TNA. I swear to God, you were some of the best fans in the world, and I love you for it. But I think it's time for AJ Styles to say goodbye to professional wrestling. Sorry, I love you guys, I'm sorry.
I can't believe what I was just hearing from AJ Styles, and here comes Sting. Why?
I have no idea. I don't know.
So that's it. That's it. You say goodbye and you turn around and you walk out the door. Is that it? Is that the end of the story, AJ? After 7 years, is that the legacy that you want to leave behind, that AJ Styles said goodbye to pro wrestling? You know, really, AJ, what you're saying is I quit. That's exactly what you're saying. AJ, you're quitting on yourself. You're quitting on your family, your wife. How about little AJ, you're quitting on him? Hey, I want you to look out at these fans right here. Look at all of them. You see, there's a whole bunch of little kids out there that want to be AJ Styles. And you're quitting on them too, AJ. Now look at me, AJ. You're quitting on me too. That's right, AJ, you're quitting on me. And don't try to, I can't candy coat it for you, AJ. It is what it is. I mean, right now, you're a loser, AJ. Because that's what losers do, they quit. Losers quit, that's what they do. You know what, just out of curiosity, AJ, I gotta ask you, do you think that after 20 years of my being in this business, that it's been a bed of roses for me? Do you think that I've not suffered hardship, AJ? Both professional and personal, AJ? Well, I have, but I didn't quit, AJ. And that's what really ticks me off about this generation. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A prime example. Because see, when the going gets really tough, you pack up your tights and you say goodbye, don't you? Is this the way you want to be remembered, AJ? For the last I don't know how many months, I have come out here and talked about how I wanted to bring honor, pride, and respect back into this business. I've been talking about how I wanted somebody to step up to the plate, AJ, so I could pass the torch to somebody. AJ, you're the person that I've been talking about all this time. The whole time it's been you that I've been talking about. You are, no, let me rephrase that. You were the chosen one. But I guess that's not going to happen now, is it? We can just flush that down the toilet because AJ Styles decided to say goodbye to pro wrestling. Is that right, AJ? Before you walk away, AJ, I want you to look at me in the eye, AJ, and I want you to say, Sting, I quit. I want you to say, Sting, I give up! Sting, I can't! I want you to say, Sting, I'm a loser! You either do that, you either look at me in the eye and you say that, or you go back there and you put your boots on, lace them up tight, get your head back in the game, and claim what is supposed to be yours!
You are supposed to be the man. Let's go.
Taz, what do you think? Have we seen the last of AJ Styles?
I hope not. It seems like Sting tried to motivate AJ. Hopefully it worked. I don't know.